Hey everyone, so I'm back again with another video. This time around I have some more video game pickups to share with you guys. I do have a lot of stuff to share here, and I should have probably split this up into two separate videos, at least two separate videos. But I thought it would make more sense just to show you guys this all together. I've gotten this stuff over the past 3 days, past 3 days now, and I've had a lot of decent finds lately. And I'm very surprised for that again, because for the longest time I was just not finding anything. So I'm going to start out with these here first. I have here a stack of magazines and game guides. I got these all from One Value Village. I got them off the magazine rack, so they were just priced at 99 cents each. They were also valid for the buy 4, get the 5th book free special that they have at Value Village. And I also got the first 3 games I'm going to show you guys, all at the same location, all of which I got 30% off. And here we go. So first up here is the Prima official strategy guide for Super Mario Sunshine. And this one here is advertised with coming with free postcards inside. And the postcards were actually still on the inside there. So that was definitely a nice plus that those were included. Next is the, again, Prima strategy guide for Crash Nitro Kart. I do have this game on multiple systems. I don't know exactly what system this is for, or if it's for GameCube, PS2, and, let's see, Game Boy Advance, GameCube, PS2, and Xbox for that guide there. Next, this stack here is all Nintendo Power magazines, and I'm not certain if I have any of these already, but for 70 cents a piece, I really wasn't going to leave them behind. So first here is issue number 165. Next one is 166. This is from around the time that the Game Boy Advance SP was being released, so there's lots of articles in there talking about the Game Boy Advance SP. This one here is 167, featuring Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Next one here is issue 169 with Soul Calibur 2 there on the cover. Issue 171 with Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. Issue number, 172 with Beautiful Joe. Beautiful Joe on the cover there. And then the last one from the stack, the one that I was kind of disappointed about, but at least it has this pretty interesting Zelda renewal sticker on it. Legend of Zelda, obviously it's a link on here, but it is volume number 173, or issue number 173, featuring, I believe it is Star Wars Rogue Squadron something. That's it there, and that's the sticker as you can see there. And the reason why I was disappointed by this one is that originally it came with the Eon ticket card in the issue right here. It was supposed to be glued onto that spot, or kind of stuck on there somehow. But of course it's been taken out and used and probably lost a long time ago. I'm still to this day looking for that card. I really want to find that card. It's for the e-reader, and it let you get Latios or Latios a lot more easily in the game than you would otherwise be able to. But again, very happy to find those. I don't come across Nintendo Power magazines all that often, and when I do, I'm definitely happy to pick them up. Unless, of course, they're priced at $5 or more, that I just think is ridiculous. Anyways, before I get into the games that I got, I have one accessory item to show you guys here. I got this from the thrift store that's just down the street from me, and it makes sense that I would have found it there recently, considering that an entire lot of stuff for this system was there recently. It is a Game Gear battery pack. Obviously, like I said, for the Game Gear. They had a Game Gear with a bunch of games. Only one game was I really interested in, and it was, I think, Streets of Rage 2. But they wouldn't part anything, like they wouldn't sell anything separately, and altogether they wanted, I think it was $39.99 for the set. And I've had terrible luck with Game Gears, so I'm not even going to risk it. So I just got that there, and it was $5, which is kind of steep, but I mean, it's not something that you see all that often, and I do like accessories and stuff like that, so I knew I had to go for it. But yeah, the next three games that I want to show you guys, I got these at the same Value Village where I got the Nintendo Power magazines and the game guides. These were all $2.99 each, minus 30% off. I don't know what that equals to exactly because I'm terrible with math, but I got these here. Nothing too special. The first one is Cartoon Network Racing. The next game is Outlaw Volleyball. And then the other one is Midtown Madness 3. And I basically got these two because they are both original Xbox exclusive games. So, kind of a no-brainer if you're looking to get games of that generation. A lot of games were multi-platform. So whenever you see an exclusive, it's pretty much, like, definitely a buy. At least in my book. Now, moving on to the next three games that I want to show you guys. I got these at Iceman. They had them in their bin of games priced at $2.99 each, or 3 for $5. So I went ahead and got three games. The first one here is Beowulf the Game. I'm assuming it's based off of the movie, which was not that good. But, oh well, I'll take a look at that sometime. The next two games, I was more interested in them, but this one here is kind of bland and stupid looking. It's Mace Griffin Bounty Hunter. And I'm just assuming that it's a first-person shooter where you shoot a bunch of aliens and stuff like that. It kind of makes sense for the time as well. I think it was around, well, almost dropped it there, around 2002, 2003, so pretty much makes sense why that was a thing and really didn't pick up. And then the game that seemed the most interesting to me, but also seems very, very, very terrible. It's, well, the way I'm going to pronounce it is Prism, but who knows how you're actually supposed to pronounce this. It's Prism Chapter 1, The Dark Unicorn. Now, I've never heard of this before. I don't know if there are any other chapters, like any other games in this series, but it looks like they were building it up to be some amazing thing. But it's seriously like a dwarf riding a unicorn with wings, and he's got like electric powers and stuff like that. And actually included is a bonus Prism comic created by DC Comics, which is kind of strange to see, but let me just show you guys it here. So that's it, and it's pretty much just on the reverse of the manual. It looks like it's half manual, half comic, which is kind of lame, but I mean that's pretty much what the game is, kind of lame. Let me just put that away. But it was too ridiculous to not get it. He's where is the picture? Okay, this one here, he's on the unicorn. Everything just in this game looks kind of brown. But in this scene here, it looks like the unicorn just blasted a toxic fart cloud. And that's it pretty much there. He's just jumping away on the unicorn with it. Just a really weird looking game, and I definitely want to pop that into my PS2 and see what it's about. Now, the next game that I got, I honestly couldn't remember if I had this specific version of it. I haven't even checked to see if I do have this version of it or not, but it was in really good condition. It is the limited collector's edition of Halo 2 on the original Xbox. I got that for $5 at a Salvation Army I don't typically go to. I just happened to be in the area, so I thought I'd go and take a look. They had an Optimus Primal from Beast Wars. It was like the Transmetal one, but he was missing a lot of parts, and what was there was kind of chewed up, so I left him behind. And they had a lot of other games, but it was mostly like sports and Guitar Hero and stuff like that. But for $5, I thought, sure. I don't know if I have this already, so if I do have this already, it'll just have to go out for trade. But oh well, it's in pretty good condition. Now, moving on to the much better finds here, in my opinion. I got this first game here off of this new app called Bunz, B-U-N-Z. Basically what it is, it's an app where you post stuff that you're either looking to get rid of or looking to find, and people offer you trades on those items rather than selling stuff or buying stuff. What you're doing is just trading for stuff. And what I ended up doing for this here, I traded this girl 2 bus tokens for this game here. It is Street Fighter 3 EX, or EX3, sorry. I did not have this version of Street Fighter. It looks like it does have 3D arena fighting options as well, which is kind of interesting for a Street Fighter game. But I think this one here came out around the time that the PS2 launched. I'm not too certain on that, but I'm sure that it's a much older Street Fighter game in terms of 6th generation Street Fighter games. But yeah, it looks kind of interesting that the character models are fully 3D, and that there are 3D arena options as well. So I will be popping that in and taking a look at that. The next 3 games that I got here, I got these all from a store called Game Center. I've been there many times before. I've gotten many games from them in the past. And when you see the last of these 3 that I'm going to show you guys, you'll just be amazed by it if you are familiar with this game. So the first one that I got here, that I asked to see just because I couldn't really see what it was. It was just in a blank original Xbox case. But I opened it up, and it was a copy of Star Wars Battlefront, the first one there, for just $6.99. So I went ahead and grabbed that, thinking that I did have a case for this, but it turns out that I just have like 3 empty cases for Battlefront 2, which kind of sucks, but oh well, at least I have another copy of that game. Then I took a look over at the Wii games, which are right next to the original Xbox games at this location. And at first, I see this game here, Geometry Wars Galaxies. I'd seen this at EB Games for, I think, around $8 to $10, but I didn't want to spend that much money on it. And they had it priced at just $2.99, and it looks like it was even recently reduced. Let's see if I can find out how much it was before. Yeah, it was just priced at $3.99 before, so even at $3.99 I would have bought this. It was in great condition as well. And that's it right there. Just the right way around. But then directly next to this, and at first I thought that can't be right. I must have been looking at the wrong thing, or maybe there's an extra 9 on there that I didn't notice, or some other number, something. There had to be something up with this. And basically the game that I got for just $3.99 is Ju-On the Grudge Haunted House Simulator. And for those of you that don't know, this game here goes for, I want to say, around $40 to $50, sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more. But it's kind of hard to find. I mean, there are a couple online right now that you can purchase. But I haven't seen this game in all that many stores in the city, at least. And the funny thing about this, too, is that on the side was a sticker for $3.99, like I said, which is what I paid. But on the back of it was a sticker from their other location, one of their other locations, and I recognize that the sticker is from that other location because they all use different price stickers. And what they do at this store is that they swap around stuff to their different locations just so that different customers get a chance to look at it. So sometimes if they don't sell something at one store, they might sell it at another location. But at the other location, they had originally had it priced at $49.99, as you can see there, and I got it for just $3.99 instead. And you can choose to believe me or not, but if you might be able to see there, there's Ju-On. That's the game there. It's just $3.99, and I'm happy for that. I tried looking around to see if there was anything else. At first, I didn't even realize that that other price sticker was still on it. All I saw, because they're stacked side by side and they're in a display case, so you can't look at them on your own. I just see the $3.99, and I'm like, I'm getting that. I'm definitely 100% getting that. And now I can finally play this game. Basically, I don't think that you have any actual weapons in this game, so you just have to make it through the haunted house without getting caught by the, I forget what her name is, but the sort of demon spirit soul of this woman. But yeah, that's it right there. And you might be wondering what else gets better than that. I have 3 more games to show you guys here. I got this at an EB Games downtown. I love this specific location because I swear I always find Wii and DS games at this location that get recently traded in. Like, I go in, something just gets traded in, and then I buy it. And I got this here for $8.99. It's the new Play Control version of Pikmin on the Wii. I do not have this one here. I do have Pikmin 2 on the Wii. And I'm still looking for both the games on the GameCube. I really want to get them on the GameCube. It's been many, many, many years since I got to play them. But, yep, got it for $9 at an EB. Very happy about that. And it'll be added to my collection 100%. Now, the last game that I want to show you guys, if you had been paying attention before, you might be wondering, well, I said that there's 2 more games, but they're actually both copies of the same game, and I've been looking to get this for the longest time, haven't been able to find it for a decent price, and in the span of 2 days, came across it twice. Very surprised about that. It is a kind of uncommon 360 game. Nothing too special, but definitely in a series that I really enjoy. The first copy that I got, I actually went on the app that I was talking about before, Buns, and traded an old bottle of wine that I had received as a gift many, many years ago. This is going back to like 2012, I think, is when I got it. And I don't even remember what the name of it was, but it was some random red wine. But I traded that bottle that I had gotten for free, and I got this game here, The Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon, for the 360. 100% complete, and really mint as well. And then I go to a flea market today. Just because I happen to be in the area, I thought I might as well go into this flea market. It's not that big of a flea market, and they don't really have all that many booths that even have video games. I think, in fact, there were only 2 booths that I saw with any video games at all. And I happened to come across this. And the guy was adamant that he get $10 for each of his games if I was only going to buy one game only, that it would be $10 each. but he was trying to get me to buy all of his games for $5 a piece, but it would have been like $50. So I didn't even consider that because that would have just been too much money to spend on those games. And he's trying to tell me, oh, well, you could sell them, you could give them to a friend, you can give them as a gift, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm not interested. I'm really not interested in any of the other games. The most interesting thing there was Super Street Fighter 4, but I don't need that game. So for $10, as well as something else that I got that's going to be in another video, for $10 I got The Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon again. 2 copies of it in 2 days. So I'm going to take a closer look at both of them, both of which are in very, very, very good condition, to see which one is in better condition, and then I will be trading off whichever one is in lesser condition. But yeah, that's 2 copies of it right there. So that's what I got in terms of video game pickups. That's pretty much everything over the last few days. As always, leave comments in the comment section below. Anything you'd like to say, comments, questions, suggestions, ideas, anything at all, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Check out my Facebook, Twitter, and website. They're all linked in the description below, and also linked in the description below is a link to my 500 subscribers contest. Check that out as well if you'd like, and that's it. See ya.